This is breaking. A mob of military-aged men just stormed the border at El Paso, Texas. Up to 600 illegal migrants, causing Kamala Harris and Joe Biden to say...
We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it.
A large group of military-aged men illegally stormed past the Texas National Guard troops today. This is breaking on the southern border. The New York Post reported on it, which recorded a video of the incident of more than 100 illegal aliens broke through the razor wire and fencing, then pushed straight through the soldiers and stormed the border. Not a joke. Here's the video right here. Literally the most insane video I've ever seen. They're saying around 600 illegal migrants are trying to enter the United States currently right now at this border crossing. And this isn't the only news. Okay, there are other news going on when it comes to the border crossings as well. As right here we have the Biden administration fails to file paperwork, causes 200,000 migrant deportation cases to be tossed out. To just be tossed out. 200,000 cases. It's the silliest thing. The DHS reportedly accidentally did not file the paperwork, so the court system couldn't do anything about it at all, and so they just had to get rid of it. They just had to toss it out. 200,000 people. Oops. You always hear those stories of like the court system, they give them their paperwork and then they have to wait years in order to get processed and everything like that. Well, it doesn't matter if they don't file the paperwork, does it? Because we can't even track them. And these are cases, these 200,000 cases are cases of people that were illegally crossing the border and were detained and then let go. And they were just given a paperwork. See ya. See ya later. See you later, alligator. And then we have this story as well, because this is what they care about. This is the thing that's on all their minds. It's not actually about solving problems. It's like homelessness. It's like we don't want to get into this thing because it makes everyone uncomfortable, and I don't want to have to say something that crosses the line. It makes me look like a bad person because these people just need help. As we're seeing report after report after report of migrants, illegal immigrants, illegals committing crimes, or you have that kid on TikTok, whether that kid is real or not, that Venezuelan that's gone viral everywhere saying, pick a house that's uninhabited and just take it. Then we have this as well. Eric Adams decides to put out a little lawsuit stopping Roadrunner buses from shipping illegals to New York City. Because this is what they care about. Not actually solving the problem. Let's go after Republicans. He goes on to say this at the bottom. I'm pleased to see that Roadrunner, one of the bus companies we sued for taking part in Texas Governor Abbott's scheme. His scheme to transport. His scheme. Yes, it's Abbott's secret scheme to get you to, or is Texas completely overwhelmed and they're like, we can't handle all these people. You deal with them. You're the sanctuary city. You're the party that wants this. You're the party that's for this. You can't keep making rules and then not have to live by the rules in which you enforce. His scheme to transport tens of thousands of migrants, illegals, to our city in an attempt to overwhelm our it's an attempt to overwhelm the shelter system. Yes, Governor Abbott is sitting at home right now just like, yes, how do we overwhelm their shelter system? God, it's just one after another. But these videos are absolutely insane. And you're even seeing this. Like, I saw this picture being passed around today. This is from today. Or this is actually from yesterday. I apologize. This is a $400 coat. What's up, Violet? What's up, Willie? What's up, Joshua? This is a $400 coat. These aren't just like poor people looking for jobs. These are people that have more money than you and me. These are people with $400 coats coming across the border. Look at her just smiling. And an iPhone. You know. God. But what are our politicians doing? What is Joe Biden? What is Kamala Harris? What is Kamala Harris doing? Oh, you know what she's doing. You know exactly what she's doing. She's going around giving speeches, trying to make this work. It's not going to work. Quit trying to make fetch happen, Kamala. It's not going to work.
A movement that has always been about the ability to see what can be unburdened by what has been. So I'm really excited about it.
Yes, we've heard you say that 1,000 times, and it still doesn't work.
I'm very excited about our work.
Yeah, I'm very excited about our work. This work right here.
We did it. We did it, Joan.
We did it.
We did it. We did it, Joan.
This is the work we're doing. What work are you doing? Because it seems like you're not working on things that need to make my life better and your life better. Actually, helping out Americans and helping their raise their wages. Continue, go.
We are showing that these were not just really good ideas.
Wow.
We are demonstrating that when we have leadership in the highest offices in the land, including in the White House, who believe in what we can do, and then when we push to make it so, it allows other people who perhaps before couldn't imagine it to now see how it works. And we are building then the movement in such a substantial way in terms of those who are coming into the rooms to be a part of what we know is in the best interest of obviously our country, but our world. A movement that has always been about the ability to see what can be unburdened by what has been.
What does that even mean? No one knows. Kamala Harris isn't doing anything. So what is Joe Biden doing, though? So if Kamala Harris is out giving speeches, if Kamala Harris is out doing her little what has been unburdened by what can be, or I can't even do it right. Like, I can't even wrap my dumb brain around that dumb of a thing to be said. I can't do it. Where they found out how to travel from TikTok or whatever popular Chinese app. Yeah, exactly. Scary watching them rush in. I hope people wake up. I hope people wake up too, Willie. At this point, if you're watching this and you think, yeah, not a big deal. I don't see color. I don't judge people for where they come from. What do you see in this picture? You see a bunch of young men, not families, not with kids, shoving, pushing over, breaking fence, running up, and getting in people's faces. And then you see people like, we need to go take other people's houses that aren't inhabited. They're getting debit cards. And then our other politicians like Eric Adams, his main priority is making sure you know that these people are just these evil MAGA supporting conservatives, as opposed to just anybody that's like, you know what, this is probably not a good thing. And then we have the Biden administration just losing paperwork. Oops. Sorry. Didn't think about that one. These cases that were supposed to be deportation cases, 200 migrants, illegals, The Homeland Security just forgot to file paperwork. Okay, because when I forget to file paperwork with the government, they have a word with me. They charge me things. But when they forget to do things, or when they don't have to pay for things and they just constantly go in debt, they get away with whatever. It's just so backwards. We are just such an effed people group. Like that we just put up with so much crap. And then we just keep voting in the same people. And then the same dumb people keep telling you to vote for the same dumb people. I love this. These large numbers of dismissals and what then happens raises serious concerns. Yeah. Yeah. So a bunch of criminals are getting out scot-free, and it raises serious concerns. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, but let's check in on Joe Biden, because what is Joe Biden doing? What is Joe Biden doing about this situation that we are witnessing at the border? This situation right here. What is he doing? What's going on with Joe Biden? Is he standing by? Oh, he's campaigning. And what is he doing? He's just walking off stages. This is our president right here. Watch him just listen to this lady talk. Clearly a little Hispanic heritage or something in the background, so it coincides perfectly with this. So here's Joe Biden listening to this woman speak, and I just love the ADD kicks in so hard.
Much progress together, but we know that there is more work to be done.
He just walks off. The Roomba just got cut on. Somebody opened up the app on the Roomba and clicked go. He just freaking walks off. Okay, I'm going over here. And then my favorite is like the camera. The camera just like is like, where is he? Where did he shoot? Where did he go? Even the speaker is like, well, this guy's like,
we know that there is still work to be done, which is why we are going to.
And he's like smiling like
never before and ensure we are turning out.
Could you imagine you're giving a speech for Joe Biden and you're hoping he loves it, and he's just like, nah. See ya. Just walks off. Okay, watch it pan over. This is my favorite.
And we know that, there's.
Oh, there he is. He just leaves to go talk to a baby. Those are my people. Those are my voters. Hey, kid. God. That new baby smell. He loves that.
And that Donald Trump continues to pose a threat in so many ways.
And he just sits there.
Continues to spew racist rhetoric and to devalue our community. But
he's like the kid in class that you're trying to give a presentation, you're trying to give a talk, you're teaching, and then he's just like talking to his friends the whole time like, dude, do you see that over the weekend what just happened on the news? Did you see on Nickelodeon's and then you're like, excuse me, up here, I'm talking, hello. He's like, no,
we know
I'm doing my own thing.
The president's vision values his commitment to faith.
Also, she's pretty cute. I'm sure that's why he walked over there. This is what Joe Biden should be doing. This is what he should be doing. Going around just being an old man, creepy old man, jumping from table to table like people actually want to talk to you, and just living your life. Go to your old folks' home, force your grandkids to come see you, and then call them on the phone, say you never visit anymore, all that kind of stuff. This is his future. Just be that future, Joe.
Family and
he's just still talking.
Are what's going to continue to propel the Latino vote.
You do smell good.
Cycle.
Well, folks,
where was I?
Straight up. I like y'all, but I couldn't resist that little baby.
Run, child. Run for your life. I just couldn't resist that baby. He is such a creeper. Joe, leave the babies alone. I think, okay, and then this is where it just gets fun. So remember, keep all this in mind. We have storming the border. This is all happening today, which is just remarkable. We have storming the border currently happening right now. 600 plus people just shoving Texas National Guard over. We have other Democrat governors and mayors who are pissed off at Republicans like it's their fault this is happening. And then we have Joe Biden going around and just walking off in the middle of speeches. Kamala Harris doing her what has been unburdened by what can be. Let's hear it one more time.
A movement that has always been about the ability to see what can be unburdened by what has been.
Amen. And then we get over to CNN. And CNN is starting to freak out because their man isn't doing too well in the polling, in the Gallup polling. And I could show you this new polling that just got put out today from Gallup. And it shows that longtime average with Black, Latino, and Asian Americans has shrunk to its lowest point in more than 60 years. What? See, I'm told over and over again that it's the right that are so racist, and these other groups wouldn't disgrace or turn their back on their own race and vote for a Republican. Why would they do that? But then CNN has a little eye-opening moment here with Anderson about their own voters. Oh, I guess it turns out that, you know what? They actually like it when their own country is secure. So when I talk about Asians, I talk about African, black vote, or Latinos. Those are Americans too. I know, like the left likes to pretend like the right doesn't know that. They think that the right only thinks that Americans equal white people. That's the stupidest thing. That's racism. That's because the left is racist. But here's a little aha, oops, oh crap, we're screwed moment right here.
You might think, that Hispanic voters might be the types of folks who would have a backlash against Donald Trump's remarks, right? Ain't the case. If you ask Hispanic voters who do they trust more on border security and immigration, overwhelmingly they trust Donald Trump more. By a tremendous margin. Look at that, 49% to 24%. And that is in line with what we're seeing in the polls in general amongst Hispanics, right? Joe Biden won them overwhelmingly back in 2021 and by over 20 percentage points. Democrats normally carry them overwhelmingly. If you look at the polling right now and an average of polling amongst Hispanic voters, who do they choose in the ballot test? It's barely Biden by about 2 points. It would be the smallest margin for any Democratic candidate among Hispanic voters basically throughout history since we started polling the gosh darn thing. So the fact is, at this point, there's no backlash, and at this point, I don't see one coming.
Yeah, because of course they want their country to be secure. They don't want their country to look like this. They don't. Who are these people? I don't know, just good people looking for jobs. And if you're to say otherwise, it's because you're a racist. But I would suggest that they're purposely making this country worse so that they can find a way to gain more power over us and make us weaker, because we have started to notice things more than ever after COVID and the pandemic, and we started questioning them more than ever. And they F that up. They F that up so bad that now people don't believe anything they have to say. And even Black, Latino, Asian, whether this polling is like 100% correct, you could take it with a grain of salt, that even the people who are notoriously known for not really getting into the facts or looking into information, I even have people that have never watched the news in their life are actually considering getting into podcasting, getting into knowing the shows more, getting into reading the news for the first time in their life, because they're looking around, everything is insane. And I'm not going to just keep my head in the effing hole. I have to wake up. And I suggest you do the same as well. All right, I'm done with my rant. I have some other clips, but I want to hang out with you guys for a second. How are we feeling today? Let me just pull up the chat. Bonk. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are the best people on earth. I love every single one of you guys. It's like a deep love friendship, love. Let me see. Well, they found walls don't work. Yeah, Violet. Violet, that is so true. Look at this wall. Of course they work. You know what works even more? And also it's the conversation that nobody wants to have of how do you protect your border? Well, you create a line and then you put a sign that says, if you cross this line, we will shoot you. And that is like horrible, and there will be some devastating consequences to that. I totally understand that. But the consequences that we are allowing now are more severe than the consequences of that happening. That's just the reality. And that's what I believe. It's kind of like the homeless thing. It's like nobody wants to have a conversation about homelessness because everyone knows what the answer is, but it's too dehumanizing, non-empathetic, whatever word they want to lie to you to use to like pull at your heartstrings, that they don't want to have it, and they'll never have it, because this situation they pretend is like such a hard situation to fix. It's not a hard situation to fix, is it? No. It's not hard. Anybody with a brain cell like you or me could fix this in a second, but it's the uncomfortable truth. They might declare an emergency and delay election. Oh, dude. Dude, just in time for all of these people to get their own voter ID. God, yeah, man. Everybody needs a voter ID. Get these. They need to declare they need to declare an emergency just so they can get everyone an ID. Keep doing your show, man. Maybe you'll show up in Congress like Salty Cracker Temple. Dude. I hope so. Some of my clients probably wouldn't be too happy about that, but they'll find me one day or another. Violet says, well, they found out how to travel here from TikTok. Is that how they did it for real? So they looked up on TikTok how to do this, and then that's how they did it? Is that, like, if you go to TikTok now, can you type in, like, what do you type in, though? Like, look up how to illegally enter in America. Let's see what comes up. How to illegally enter in America. Let's see what comes up. This guy is just how to invade.
Opening up the border to criminals and leeches drives Hispanics in.
That's just okay.
We wondered how all of these migrants knew about this particular entryway into California.
Oh no, Violet might be right.
In their hands.
Oh no.
Know about that. Oh, Douyin. Okay, TikTok.
Oh, you learned on TikTok. Yeah. TikTok is a social media platform created in China. The post we found had step-by-step instructions for hiring smugglers and detailed directions to that hole we visited. We were struck by just how orderly and routine it all seemed. The migrants walked about a half-mile down a dirt road and waited in line for U.S. Border Patrol to arrive so they could surrender. We wondered how all of these migrants knew about...
Oh, God, we are so screwed, guys. We are so freaking screwed. Bragging about coming to America legally.
A Venezuelan migrant bragged about living off of U.S. taxpayer money.
Why?
So a Venezuelan migrant bragged about
pull away. Maybe we can give money to like the countries to get the corruption out of the countries.
God, what a stupid take. Yeah, this is video. Either way, that's on their app they use. That's it. That is such a crazy video. Can you imagine like just using TikTok to get into a country illegally, and then that country just allowing that? I mean, that is one thing that I do enjoy about TikTok is that their search function, the TikTok search function is unreal. It's so much better than any other staying illegally in America, how to invade America. It's better than YouTube. It's better than like so many of these other platforms. Just period. Internet Tough Guy says, I'm Canadian and we've had over a foot of snow in the past 2 days. I'd love to visit USA. Just try to go away from the cold. Well, don't come to the Midwest or We just got snow. I literally just watched an accident on the road this morning. Dude, stay safe. Don't go on the road. Watch out for all those black ice. Sorry. God, freaking it just comes out sometimes. So I guess yeah, we're just gonna use TikTok for everything now. And I'm still mad. I'm still like so pissed about this freaking post. This woman. This is cross the line. You cross the line. I want this coat. How do I get this coat in my life? I need this coat. I need this coat. It was cold in Pennsylvania today. Dude. Willie, are you on TikTok? Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I'm on the TikToks. I'm going to make a confession. I used to, so during the pandemic, yeah, I'm on TikTok. That's, follow me. 20, Derek O'Shea Show, look me up. There's me. I used to use TikTok all the time, and then I just stopped. I'm so bored of the 30-second videos and just the constant scrolling. I can't do it anymore. I can't be a scroller, dude. I can't even keep up with it. And I just feel like everyone floods your DMs with videos you're supposed to watch, and then you're trying to watch your own videos. It's just all too much for me. Willie says I'm against the ban. Yeah, I'm too. I think I wish they would just use our servers. I think that would be the only thing. I'm doing some weeding again. The weeds never stop. Nice. What kind of weeding? Sativa or indica? Have you seen that 2-minute clip of Elon Musk posted about Democrats' plan for one-party rule? No, but I'll look it up right now because that's this show. We could do whatever we want. We could freaking party. Ben Shapiro can't tell me what to do. You said a 2-minute clip? Where? Is it this one? Is it Stephen Miller? Is that what you're talking about? I've heard Stephen Miller say that a million times. I just have Snapchat and Instagram. Yeah. I used to be on Snapchat all the time too. Please watch it. What is it? Send me the link. Is it this video? The census power? Is it with Benny Johnson's? The Benny Johnsons? I got some clips that I'm trying to get rid of. Internet Tough Guy, send me a link. But first, I want to watch this video. Watch the mayor of Chicago get absolutely TDS out of his butt right here. Listen to him talk about the reason why his homeless shelter referendum thingy mabobber didn't go through. It was because of these daggum Trump supporters in Chicago. 30,000 Trump supporters apparently. And how many people live in Chicago? Millions.
Also not lost on me. I think there were 38,000 Republicans that showed up and voted for Donald Trump or something like that in Chicago.
30,000.
So, since if we're trying to draw some conclusions and you all want some other, analytics you might want to discover, that might be something to look into because I'll just say it, there's a good chance that played a part in this referendum. So the same people who want to see Donald Trump to become president, sometimes I do feel like he wants my job. But
yeah, I'm so paranoid that I think that he wants to become Chicago mayor. What? This is this kind of paranoia. This is this should be added in the DSM-5. It'll be in the DSM-6. It'll be called Trump derangement syndrome. That'll be linked and tied to schizophrenia, where people will just be hearing these thoughts and hearing these voices, and maybe even see Trump in their dreams, and Trump will be telling them what to do, and they'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to do it, Trump. Don't take my job away from me.
Who wants to be president again? Those are the same.
And also, this is a perfect example of the main character syndrome, of that he feels like Donald Trump is thinking about him every single day, and Trump supporters are pointing their finger at him. No, dude. No one gives a crap about you, except for Chicagoans who for some reason keep putting up with the Democratic Party. Oh, because it's called Crook County, not Cook County. I don't understand how Democrat after Democrat keep voting for Democrat in a horribly run city as Chicago. Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities, fantastic food, decent people when the weather's nice, except for the west side of Chicago. That's scary. But I don't know why they keep putting up with this, but imagine having this kind of paranoia. This is the kind of paranoia that should freak you out. It's being suppressed. I'll go find a link. Cool. Poor baby may need to check in again to the doctors. 100%. I know it's like a silly joke, and I'm not going to put like everything into it. I'm not going to be like this guy, but the fact that he said that and then people laughed. There's a reason people laugh, because they all kind of believe that. You know, there's a lot of truth in humor. Here, dude, watch it. It's important. Where's here? You have to send the. Did you send me a link? Here, dude, watch. Okay, send me the link. Don't send me a bad link. Donald Trump to replace his job as Chicago mayor in 2024. Exactly. Brandon Johnson. Donald Trump is calling for. I sent a link. Where did you send the link? I feel like I'm talking to my mom, internet tough guy. Where did you send me the link? Did you slide it in my DMs? Where did you send it? I can't just pull it out of my butt, dude. I sent you a link. Where? I don't know. Can you post it on here? Post it on the chat. Post it on the chat, and I can see it. Okay. And then, as long as it's not a 3-hour video, I'm fine with it. While internet tough guy, I think regular chat people can't post links. Is that true? What's a regular chat person? I want to be that. Well, send it to me on Twitter then. We'll get there. Yeah, one day you guys can keep praying. Or can they? They should be able to. Let's see. I'll send this, what I thought was the video you was talking about. See, I can send links. Boom. Link. I'm a regular. Yeah, type in the chat if you're a regular chat guy. Or you're a regular chat girl. Make sure you use the proper pronouns. I don't want to misgender you here. Or you could tag me on Twitter as well, and I'd be happy to. Are you on Twitter? I assume you're on Twitter. Won't let me send links? That's because you're black. Are you on Twitter, Internet Tough Guy? Do you follow me? At me. You can at me, and it'll pop up on my notification. Okay. Do that. All right. This story right here. This story. This is such an unfortunate. Wait. Violet says, I'm a dude. You're a dude. We're all dudes. We're all dudes. If we put our dudiness together, we can stay dudes forever. Somebody wise once told me that. And I don't know who that person is. Oh, by the way, I went early today because it's AI Girl's birthday, and I'm cooking her a wonderful meal. It's going to be shrimp and grits. And I'm making hush puppies for the first time. I've never made hush puppies before at home. I'm very excited about that. You have to channel owner or moderate and think. I guess the only thing I can do is Google Elon Democrats plan. Okay, I'll look that up right now. Since we've spent like 20 to 30 minutes on this, I want to know now. Elon Musk Democrats plan. Oh, is this it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this. Okay. I'm game to show this. I mean, it is the topic of the day. Why not? YOLO. Leave it to a Canadian. He can't figure out the leaks. You're probably right, though. I'm just messing with you, tough guy. All right, here we go.
The Democrat open borders plan to entrench single-party rule. Explained in under 2 minutes.
I can't. Hold on. Hold on a second. It's like InfoWars. I love them to death, but that like voice is so it's so funny to me. Okay.
The Democrat open borders plan to entrench single-party rule. Explained in under 2 minutes. 1. Flood the country with untold millions of illegals by land, sea, and air from all over the world. Enough to eclipse the populations of 36 individual U.S. states so far. 2. Prioritize the needs of these millions of non-citizens over the needs of the American citizen, with free flights, buses, hotels, meals, and phones, ensuring their loyalty to the political party that imported them. 3. Keep them in the country at all costs, even when they commit violent crime like murder and rape. Attack the language used to describe the criminals, as opposed to the criminals themselves. Slander critics as racist. 4. Ensure their privileges are made irrevocable with city and state sanctuary laws that act as population magnets. Codify permanent status and ensure non-cooperation with ICE.
The music
5.
is too much for
Count
me.
the non-citizens in the census that will determine congressional apportionment in the House of Representatives. As of now, that would equal 13 extra congressional districts. A tremendous
I feel like
amount
the
of
voice
electoral
is so
power.
crazy in real
6.
life.
Wage a massive, heavily funded lawfare campaign to change state voting laws that legalize mass mail-in
Joe Biden's Democrat plan is something out of hell.
ballots, no signature verification, and no proof of citizenship requirements, making it nearly impossible to prove voter fraud. 7. Lock in the permanent voting majority with campaign promises of lavish benefits and permanent privileges, enshrining generations.
I mean, this is all stuff we've all talked about all day long, and in the beginning of, yes, the uniparty system is the thing of the future. It's already happening. Your tax dollars are paying for it. True dat. It's the voice. Wait, does my voice sound crazy? Hold on.
Step 1, take over America. Don't let anyone know your name. Step 2.
Step 3. Hush puppies, how romantic. I made hush puppies for the first girl I held hands with and ate them with her family and drank with crystal goblets? You drank out of crystal goblets with a girl? That is, JR, that is the most romantic thing I've ever heard in my life. So pretty much everything is everything obvious. Yes, yes, Papa, exactly. I like your romance poetry video of Okay, good. When I saw her say that she's no longer going to be a part of the left, I was like, okay. She is the one. Hold on. This I don't want to change the subject, but I kind of do. This might be the most unfortunate title of a news article I've ever seen in the world, in my life. Taylor Swift fans cause earthquake during LA concert. Why? Because they're so fat? Jeez, Taylor Swift fans got around to shake literally during one of the... They shook the ground in LA to cause a small earthquake. Oh my God, the Daily Wire is so fat phobic, and so are seismologists. What's wrong with you people? You should know better than that. Just because Lizzo opened up, God, you guys are freaking freaks. Oh, it's too good. Okay. All right, guys. I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you guys have had fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me in the chat. I freaking love this chat. Love this community. Love being a part of it. If you don't mind dropping a like on this video or putting a comment at the bottom of it just to support me. I know that financially it's hard to support creators in this climate, but the way you could support me is putting a comment on my videos. Even if you don't necessarily watch it, it just helps the algorithm out and helps me look like a more thought-provoking commentator or some crap. Would just help me out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Love every single one of you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the morning show. Look out for that show. I hope you're enjoying my morning shows and my night shows as well. But cutting it short tonight, and gonna go make some hush puppies and some shrimp and grits. And I got bacon. I got andalini sausage, a block of cheese. I'm gonna grate that. Grits. I'm gonna make cheese grits out of hush puppies. I've never made those before. And then I made like a cake that is gonna be fantastic. I might actually just like take some pictures and put it on Twitter and Instagram. So if you don't follow me on those things, you won't know how amazing of a cook that I am. Top 10 best cook of all time. In my own apartment, so just out of me. Willie, I appreciate you too, man. Internet Tough Guy, peace out. Violet, enjoy. Hey, thanks so much.